Alrighty guys, so here we go. You will need one page available in your sketchbook. I'm going to use this page here on the right side. And as you guys know, the quote that we're going to be working with this first assignment dealing with line is, a line is a dot that went for a walk, okay? And so what I'm going to have you guys do is at the top of your page, you could measure about 2 fingers width across the top and put a line, and above that line, you're going to use quotations and you're going to copy that quote right there, which is a line is a dot that went for a walk. Now, before you just kind of scrawl it and write it out, I want you to think about a way to design it, to make it look cool. One idea out there for you cursive people, if you still remember how to write in cursive, or if you even learned how to write in cursive, I don't know if they teach that anymore, but cursive is basically just a line that does all the letters. Wouldn't that be a cool way to write out this quote? I don't know. But instead of just kind of writing it out, I want you to fill up that space, use that space wisely across the top, and I want you to design that quote in a cool way. It could be adding color, could be doing something interesting, but give it a little bit of style. Now, as far as the rest of the page, here's what I want you to do, okay? So, remember, the quote is all about this dot, all right? You're gonna start towards the top left of your sketchbook page and you're gonna put a dot. Now, your dot does not need to be as big as mine. It could be smaller, okay? My dot's pretty large just for you to see, but if you wanna shrink your dot a little bit, that's probably not a bad idea. But once again, for demonstration purposes, my dot's gonna be pretty large. Now, the goal of this is to take that dot for a walk. I would like you to take your pencil and very, very lightly, I would like you to create a visual path that your dot is gonna walk on, okay? Notice that it's gonna go across the top of the page, and then it's going to come down, it's going to go back and forth. Your visual path should look exactly like mine and should end right there, okay? So once again, you can use, make it very light because you're going to be doing other things in this visual path, all right? So you can still see it, but it can easily be erased or, worked over. Don't make it super, super dark. Okay, so you've got that visual path and it's gonna look like that, okay? Your goal for this first assignment is to think of a creative way to have your line go for a walk and turn into things as it goes for a walk. You're gonna be using the 6 different types of lines: verticals, horizontals, diagonals, curves, broken, and different weights of line. In this as well. So you're going to be using all types of lines. Okay, so for example, let's say your dot starts going and then all of a sudden your dot decides to turn into an image of a bee, okay? And if you want an easy way to, throw in some broken lines, would be something, kind of flying. And so your dot, all of a sudden your dot kind of turns into this bee that's flying, okay? Now, unfortunately, since that's the example, you cannot use a bee right there, all right? But that's just an example. There's other things that fly as well. So your dot suddenly turns into a bee, which is pretty cool, okay? And then as you travel along this path, your dot will turn into other things. For example, let's say it turns into a castle. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? I mean, this has got all sorts of different types of lines: verticals, horizontals, diagonals, and there it is, okay? And then you're gonna keep kind of traveling and it turns into something else. Your line could turn into waves that could have kind of a boat on it as well. Once again, unfortunately, because that's the example, you can't, I mean, a boat's cool and all, but make it look a little bit different than that, okay? Now, not only will you be drawing these, but you're gonna be developing them as well, okay? So this is just a line version of a castle. To finish it off, you're gonna be adding color and shading to your images as well, okay? You are going to turn your line into 1, there's a 2 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different things. Now they do not need to go like right there on this visual path, but you can decide how you want them to kind of work together. But you will be including 10 different images that your line turns into, okay? 10, all right? Developing with color and all different types of line, all right? So that is going to be our first assignment and project working with the element of line. Once again, take that dot for a walk, and that dot's going to transform into 10 different things before it gets to the end of the road, okay? Alrighty, have fun, good luck, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.